Well, some Georgia lawmakers are gathering today to discuss the continuing turmoil at the Georgia-based Centers for Disease Control. This comes a week after the Trump administration fired the agency's director.
Atlanta News First Sarah Hammond is live from the state capitol ahead of that meeting later this morning. Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning to you. You know, it's been a time of uncertainty for people working at the CDC with recent cuts and resignations and the emotional aftermath of that shooting on campus almost 4 weeks ago. A man opened fire on the CDC headquarters, hitting the building almost 200 times. No employees were hurt, but DeKalb County police officer David Rose was killed while responding. Employees were also just told they are required to return to the building on September 15th. And just about 3 weeks later, the CDC's director and longtime government scientist Susan Monarez was ousted. Her attorneys saying she refused to, quote, rubber stamp unscientific, reckless directives. Deputy Health and Human Services Secretary Jim O'Neill is taking the reins for now. He has no training in medicine or healthcare and holds degrees in humanities. And Dr. Deb Howry, former chief medical officer of the CDC, who stepped down last week, says she has deep concerns.
I hope that he can do it. Unfortunately, he is focused solely on operations, so we have to have that scientific bench around him. He'll be the first acting CDC director who's not a scientist or a doctor. So if there is that outbreak or that new bug or pathogen, he's got to have the advice of experts to help him so he knows what to do. And right now, that doesn't exist.
And that meeting a little later this morning here at the state capitol involves about half a dozen Democrats. They're going to have a roundtable starting at 11 o'clock, followed by a press conference at noon. We will, of course, bring you all the latest. Live at the state capitol, Sarah Hammond for Atlanta News First.